going on, everybody? It is your boy Arrows here, and we have a deck profile for a card that I really like. Coming into the Fabled meta, we are of course talking about our boy, the Brave Little Prince. I freaking love this card. I think it's so cool that it's a 3 cost on its own, or if you want to get the most out of it, you can wait a couple turns, pay that extra 5 to give it, pay that extra 2 to shift it onto a Mickey. Its effect is amazing. It's evasive, which is fantastic. And while this card has a character, while this character has a card under him, he gets +3 strength, +3 willpower, and +3 lore. My friends, we do not have a lot of cards in the format that are going to be able to deal with this consistently. We have some damaging cards, but he's 5. He's 5. And so by the time you're going to play him, it's going to be as early as turn 5. Your opponent might have wasted some of their stuff. So what we have built here for our friend, the Brave Little Prince, is a Protect the King deck. So this deck is designed to play cards that can wipe out some evasive threats. This card is designed to play cards that will stay on the field. This card is designed to play cards that have Bodyguard, give resist to stuff, and keep your Brave Little Prince on the field for as long as possible. We are going to get into the deck list right now. We're going to show you guys. So here we go. We're running 3 copies of Happy the Lively Knight. He is a 1 cost, 2/1, quest for 1. During your turn, this character gains evasive. He's just in there for like early turn plays. Being able to do this in conjunction with some damaging cards will take out the Dumbos, lots of other evasive threats. We're running 4 copies of Mickey the Food Fight Defender. He is a 1/2 quest for 1. He has resist 1. That is really good to have in the early game. The big way to get rid of this deck is going to be to take out your Mickey Mouses before you can shift them onto the big one, onto our Brave Little Prince. So this one having a resist 1 is fantastic. He is going to be a little bit harder to take off the board. We, of course, have 2 copies. I think that's what. But yes, we have 2 copies of LeFou Instigator, reprinted in set 9. This card is only in here to work in conjunction with our Brave Little Prince. You can quest with your Brave Little Prince, play this LeFou, ready the Prince so he can't be attacked by cards with evasive, so they can't whittle him down, and then we can quest with him on our next turn. We have 3 copies of Doc. This is going to let us discard cards, dead cards, to get into our Brave Little Prince faster. We're running 3 copies of Mickey Mouse, the Standard Bearer. He's a 2 cost, 1/3. When you play this character, chosen character gains Challenger 2 for the turn. We are playing cards that can gain lore by taking out threats on board. We are, of course, pairing up our Brave Little Prince with the Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood, which will net us some extra lore, take care of some problems on board, and this is just a really solid way of adding on to that. We have 3 copies of our Capable Fighter Robin Hood. 1/3, 2-drop. We can tap them to deal 1 damage to chosen character. This is another really good conjunction card if we can't get to our champion right away with our Happy to take out some threats. We're running 4 copies of Gloyd Orange Boar. We're running Gloyd because when you play him, each opponent loses 1 lore and you gain a lore. Being able to keep your opponent's lore count down is also really good for this deck. We're, of course, running 4 copies of our Brave Little Prince. I love this card. I think he has a ton of potential. Even if we just play 1, quest with it, and then it immediately dies, we have gotten 4 lore out of this. 4 lore. More if we were brave enough to quest with the Mickey beforehand. This card is a very good card. It also will have 5 strength and 5 willpower. So we have cards in here that can give it resist if we have to use it to banish a threat. 2 copies of Benja, just to get rid of items, is another strong lore card. We are running 3 copies of Hercules True Hero. You're going to notice we're running a lot of bodyguards in this deck. Just in case it is very evasive heavy format, we want to be able to protect our Prince so we can get the most mileage out of his questing. So Hercules, a 3/3, has bodyguard on a 3-drop, which is fantastic. Also, I really like that picture. We're running 2 copies of this Mickey Mouse Night Watch. We are running the bodyguard Pluto in here that gets stronger if he has no damage. So we are giving him resist 1, making it a little bit harder for our opponents to put some damage on him. We have 2 copies of this Mickey. We're running 3 copies of Pete. We want to be able to stop World's Greatest Criminal Mind and Mother Knows Best. Mother Knows Best isn't as big of an issue as World's Greatest Criminal Mind, but World's Greatest Criminal Mind will stop us in our tracks because our Mickey is always going to be 5 strength. So having a good number of Pete, we will be able to play them. Ideally, if we can play them on the turn that we play the Brave Little Tailor in the late game if we hit that lore, and then we can do some crazy shenanigans, or we can play him. We just want to stop the World's Greatest Criminal Mind, because that is the thing that is going to hurt this deck the most. 3 copies of Philatites. So many of our cards in here are heroes. We have 3, 8, 11, 14, 18, 21, 25, 29. 29 of our cards are heroes, so we're going to be gaining a lot of lore off them. This also gives our hero characters +1 challenger, so we can ram them into things and hopefully keep threats off the board from being able to challenge into our Mickey. We have our handy dandy good guard dog Pluto here. He has bodyguard, and when this character has no damage, he gets +4. So on that first hit, he's going to take something out with him. He's going to be a 5/5 bodyguard, which is fantastic. We're, of course, running our 3 copies of Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood. Like I said, this is also going to gain us a bunch of lore and allow us to take threats off the board. When this character is banished in a challenge, we also get to draw a card. And we're, of course, running 3 copies of our Hercules, beloved hero, 6/5, bodyguard, resist 1. Just a really good card. Just a really good card altogether. Going in, we are running 3 actions. We're running Fire the Cannons. This is really good for, getting some early threats off the board, stuff that could put early pressure on our Mickeys that we want to shift. We're running 3 I'm Still Here. I love this card in conjunction with a lot of our bodyguards, because they're gonna have to take out our bodyguards first before they can challenge into our Brave Little Prince. We're going to be able to give chosen character resist 2 until the start of turn, and we draw a card. A lot of our bodyguards have resist on them already. Hercules resist 1. Pluto does not have resist. Okay, I lied. Not a lot of our bodyguards have resist. But we're going to be able to give them resist to enable us to survive. That's going to put resist 3 on Hercules. That's going to put resist... Oh, yeah, Pluto has resist when we have Mickey. That's going to put resist 2 on Pluto, resist 2 on Hercules, which is going to make them inevitably harder to take out. 3 strength of a Raging Fire, just so we can get rid of some threats. Again, I don't know how viable this card is going to be in the format unless you can play like a heavy line of aggro. So we are running like some solid, like low-cost characters that we can potentially play a bunch on a turn and tap like a Pete to sing strength. So we do have some options with it. And we have 3 a Pirate's. We have 3 a Pirate's Life. This is just a gain more lore card. You can easily make this be King Undisputed to take care of threats. You can make this, you can fly, so you can sing it early to give some of our Mickeys evasive so they can stay alive long enough to challenge into shift into the Brave Little Prince. I am really excited for this deck. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I'm just really excited to see how it plays. I am so excited for this card to come out. I think it is such a fun card that, like I said, even if you only get 1 turn of questing off of it, you have still gotten 4 lore off of that 1 turn, assuming you're not questing with anything else. Pairing it in conjunction with bodyguards is really good. Being able to also use our resist cards to put resist on it so that it stays alive. Another option is one last hope to give it resist. It could challenge into active characters if we needed to, but just a lot of I think this card has a lot of potential. So we have built a king of the protect the king, king of the castle sort of build around it that I think is going to be really, 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 really fun. If you couldn't tell, I'm really excited for this card. But thank you guys for hanging out, watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We are doing a ton of Lorcana content. You guys are going to be sick of me by the time we are done. I also have my top 10 Fabled new cards coming out. You know, your boy, the Brave Little Prince, is going to be on that as well. And I'm just really excited for what we have coming out for Lorcana. I'm really excited for Fabled, really excited for Core Constructed. I'm really excited to share my thoughts and opinions with all of you out there in YouTube land. Thank you for all the support. I will see you when I see you. And as always, friends, stay safe out there. Bye.